Great performance in all of them. Talk us through how you think today went.
Yeah, really well. I think that the best it could have been expected. I know the Hope's been going really fast, so the battle was kind of real, and to get like a pretty fast time in the first race and then like my fastest ever time in the second race, even in any country. So yeah, that was unexpected in the second. So I'm very happy, but didn't have quite as much for the third race, but managed to hold on. Yeah.
Was it quite tough, obviously, with having so long away from the water for 3 rounds, sort of quite close back to back? Was it quite tough on you?
Yeah, we have been doing them in training. I think the difference in the second to third round, especially the high, I knew I'd kind of done the job after the 2 rounds. So then kind of there was a shorter gap between the third. I think the first and second wasn't too bad. We've been practicing that, but yeah. So it's just the race kind of environment. We haven't raced officially in 18 months, even though we can kind of put on practice races. It's never quite the same. I did a couple of athletic races luckily last summer just to get in some like racing groove, but yeah, that kind of sicky feeling when you wake up in the morning of, oh, this is like the big one. Settled in the first one, but yeah, it went well in the end.
So you've been doing a bit of athletics work. Obviously you were an athlete before.
Yeah.
You did during lockdown, sort of, to sort of build back up.
Yeah, like I never really kind of stopped it completely, but obviously canoeing has kind of taken over. I'm on funding for that, and that's my kind of main aim towards Tokyo. But I actually stopped the athletics for a couple of months because I was just knackered, and I found it almost like affected my canoeing as well. Like the baseline fitness I could get from running, using those bigger muscle groups actually helped. So yeah, lockdown was really key that I merged the two. So I've still been running at the same time, obviously only a couple of times a week, but it's actually really supplementary. And there was, a few weeks ago I had kind of a bit of trouble with my elbows, and I could just go and run the sessions instead. So it was quite a nice thing to have in my back pocket to be able to switch course and to get the competition practice as well. It's been really helpful.
Yeah, you put yourself in a good place for selection now, obviously, but that comes in June. How much would it mean to you to go to another Paralympic Games, obviously this time?
Yeah, it would mean everything. Yeah, so yet to be confirmed, but we've got a great squad here, and it's almost just a shame that only one of us can go in each boat, because I genuinely think me and Hope could be up there both on that podium. So yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully, looking forward to Tokyo. But yeah, to be able to go to a second Paralympic Games and really kind of get in there and hope and hunt for those medals means the world. Yeah.
And just finally, obviously haven't been there before. I know it was on the track, obviously, but do you think that could help you perhaps experience-wise going there again? Yeah,
definitely. Like even today, like the thought I was really nervous, and I know kind of 18 months without like a race, but I know I perform on, like when I have that sicky feeling in those butterflies, I know I go fast. I did it in Rio. Like I kind of outperformed what I was expected in Rio, and like kind of the bigger the champs, the better touch will I tend to pull out like of my best. You don't know what other people are going to do, but it definitely helps. I know I have that experience that even though I feel like everyone does, they turn up and go, why do I do this to myself? I feel so sick and nervous, but I know that's what gets the best, and it did today. It got me the kind of 2 quickest times I've done here. So yeah, so I think that experience, that knowledge that even though it does feel that way, that I can still get the best out of myself is huge.